Trinity kids, what's up? Pastor Israel back here for day 2. Did you have fun yesterday? Wasn't that cool? Yesterday we learned a little bit about Jesus, and that is that he is our God. I know our team got lost, but they were able to find their way back using a map. And I think that's so awesome that Jesus, he is our map to life. His words give us direction, where to go with all of the different things happening. We don't ever have to feel worried about feeling lost in life because Jesus, he is our God. And I'm having fun. I'm glad you're here on day 2 of our virtual camp, getting some more of Jesus. And today we're going to get a lot more of Jesus. We're going to join our friends in just a few minutes. We're going to see what they're doing. We're going to see where they're at. Don't forget, after this video is done, we're going to join a live Zoom party with our leaders, have a lot of fun, laugh. Don't forget, whatever team you're on, team yellow, team blue, team green, team red, we still have some points you can earn. So head on over to our team challenges section, do all the challenges. Make sure your grown-ups take a picture or a video and send it to us so we can give you the points. And remember, the team with the most points will win an awesome prize in the mail from Virtual Trinity Kids Camp 2020. Toddlers, are you ready? Niños del Rey, are you ready? Trinity Kids, are you ready? Let's do this. Let's see where our friends are today. Oh, if I can just get this thing to work. Ah, there we go.
I'll teach you. I'll catch up with you guys. I just forgot something here. I forgot my backpack. Wait, what's wrong?
I don't know. I know I'm having fun at camp, but I can't help but think that after this I'm going back to reality with the virus and everything that's happening, and it's making me sad and feel hopeless.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alexis. It is difficult. But we have to remember that in the Bible it says that the Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my Savior. My God is my rock in whom I find protection. He is my shield, the power that saves me, and my place of safety.
Wow, I've never heard of that verse before.
It actually reminds me of a story in the Bible of David and Goliath. He was scared all the time, but he knew that with God, all things were possible.
This is David.
Hey!
David was a shepherd who lived in Bethlehem. David was chosen by God to be the next king of Israel when he was just a boy. But David had to wait a very long time until that promise would come true, because there was another king of Israel named Saul. Saul led the armies of Israel. One day, King Saul was with his army near the valley of Elah. On the other side of this valley, the Philistines, the enemies of Israel, gathered their army ready to fight. The Philistines had a giant warrior named Goliath who challenged the Israelites.
Hey!
Goliath spoke badly of God and his people. He shouted and taunted them, saying, "Choose one man to come down here and fight me." The Israelites and King Saul were very afraid. Meanwhile, David's father sent David to bring some food to his brothers and their captain. Goliath came out of the Philistines' army, and David heard him shout his usual mean taunts to the army of Israel.
Whoa, what?
As soon as the Israelites saw Goliath, they began to run away in fright.
See ya!
David asked, "Who is this Philistine anyway, that he has allowed to defy the armies of the living God?" David's questions were reported to King Saul, and the king sent for him.
Hi!
David said, "Don't worry about this Philistine. I'll go fight him." Saul said, "There's no way you can fight him and win. You're only a boy."
Wait!
But David told Saul that he had taken care of his father's sheep and rescued them from lions and bears. Then David declared, The Lord who rescued me from the claws of the lion and bear will rescue me from this Philistine." So Saul said, "All right, go ahead and may the Lord be with you." David picked up 5 smooth stones from a stream. Then, armed only with his shepherd's staff and sling, he started across the valley to fight Goliath. When Goliath saw him coming, he sneered at him and yelled bad things at David. But David said, "You come to me with a sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies." Goliath moved closer to attack, and David quickly ran out to meet him. He hurled a stone from his sling and hit Goliath in the forehead. The stone sank in, and Goliath stumbled and fell to the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistine with only a sling and a stone, for he had no sword. But he knew the power of God and trusted God to win the battle against the giant.
Wow, that's awesome. I want to be like David.
Well, I hope that you're feeling a lot better now. Would you like to come to the lake with us?
Yes, I would.
Let's go.
Hey campers, it's so nice to have you back again for some crafts. I'm DIY Sam, and let's do today's craft. We are going to be making a campfire. So go ahead and grab day 2 crafts. And what you will need extra is glue, scissors, and a color pencil to write. In your bag, you'll get 2 sticks that look like this, red and yellow tissue paper, and a construction paper. Let's go ahead and get started with our craft. Let's begin by gluing down our sticks. You're gonna make them into a X like this. So let's open the glue. Put a dot. And put down the first stick. If you want it more secure, you can do a whole line. And another stick. And while that is drying, let's make our fire. Go ahead and grab your scissors. Oh no! Go ahead and grab your scissors. Oh, that's drying. We're gonna make triangles. You can make them big, you can make them small. Kind of cut in a zigzag pattern. And when you feel like you have enough little fires, you can go ahead and stop. I think that's funny. Let's go ahead and start gluing. So we're gonna make a circle of glue. That was quite a bit of glue. You can use less. Let's start by making the outside. So we glue pieces. And then we're gonna go in. Now that we have our base, we can add a little bit more glue to the center. And keep adding your tissue paper. Alright, right, now that we have our fire, we can write Camp Out Campfire. You can keep writing. Kids Camp 2020. Hashtag Trinity Kids. So this is our finished craft. I had so much fun making this campfire with you. I hope you enjoyed it.
Man, day 2 of camp. I can't believe it's almost over. I hope you're having fun. Remember that He is our rock. It says that in the Bible on Psalms 18:2.
I hope you guys remember the songs from yesterday because we're going to do some worship again. Everyone needs compassion, love that's never fading. Let mercy fall on me. Everyone needs forgiveness, kindness of a Savior, the hope of nations. You guys ready? The Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. So take me. So take me as you find me. All my fears and failures, fill my life again. I've given my life to follow everything I believe in. Now I surrender. Now I surrender. The Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. And He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Savior, the Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. And He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Shine your light and let the whole world see. We're singing for the glory of the risen King. Jesus, shine your light and let the whole world see. Singing for the glory of the risen King. Jesus, shine your light and let the whole world see. We're singing for the glory of the risen King. Jesus. Ready? Savor one more time. The Savior, He can move the mountains. And my God is mighty to save. is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation, and he rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Good job, guys. Now we're going to do the second song we did on the first day. You guys ready? Falling on my knees in worship, giving all I am to seek your face. Lord, all I am is yours. My whole life. And my whole life I place in your hands. God of mercy, humbled I bow down in your presence at your throne. And I call, you answer, and you came to my rescue. I wanna be where you are. Ready, back to the top. Falling on my knees in worship, giving all I am to seek your face. Lord, all I am is yours. My whole life. And my whole life I placed in your hands. God of mercy, humbled I bow down in your presence at your throne. You guys ready? I call. And I call, you answer, and you came to my rescue. You are. Can you sing it a little louder, guys? Can't hear you. And I call, you answer, and you came to my rescue. And I wanna be where you are. Ready in my life. In my life, and be lifted high in our world, and be lifted high in our love, and be lifted high. Come on, sing it louder, guys. In my life, be lifted high in our world, and be lifted high in our love, and be lifted high. Just one more time. In my life, be lifted high in our world, be lifted high in our love, be lifted high. And I call, you answer, and you came to my rescue. And I wanna be where you Good job, guys. You guys did great.
Hey everyone, today was another awesome day at camp. Did you guys have fun today? Man, I'm really excited to get back to our bedtime story. Let's finish reading it. Let's finish where we left off. By the end of the game, Papa had cooked 33 hamburgers and 47 hot dogs.
Mama had sold 3 dozen lollipops and 4 boxes of chocolate bars. And Honey Bear was very, very sticky. The Sharks were in a sticky spot too. They were behind by 1 run with 2 outs and a man on base. The man was Sister. She had gotten a first walk and then stolen second. She was a feisty little player. Now it's Brother's turn to bat. If he could get a hit, the Sharks might tie it. If he got a home run, they would win. The Puma's pitcher was none other than the Beast. As he walked onto the plate, Brother felt a little sick. Talk about pressure. Before he stepped onto the batter's box, Brother decided to do something he had never done in a baseball game. He bowed his head, closed his eyes, and said a prayer. Dear Lord, he prayed, please let me get a hit. Feeling more confident, Brother stepped up to the plate. The Beast wound up and let it fly. Brother didn't even see it. Strike 1, called the ump. Brother gripped the bat tighter. He'd get the next one. Another scorcher screamed past. Strike 2, called the ump. Brother clenched his teeth. He was definitely not going to let this next pitch get past him. The Beast wound up, the ball flew, and Brother swung hard. Swish, thump, strike 3, bawled the ump. You're out. The game was over, the Sharks had lost, and Brother struck out. Way to go, home run king, shouted Sister in disgust. She was angry that all her efforts to get on base had gone to waste. Brother trudged back to the dugout. His head hung low. He had never felt so awful in his life. Later, as he packed up his things, he found Fred standing next to him. Don't let it get to you, brother, said Fred. That was a tough game. The Pumas are a good team. Yeah, agreed Brother. I tried everything. I even tried praying like you when you struck out the Beast, but it didn't work for me. Really? Said Fred. What did you pray for? I prayed for a hit, naturally, said Brother. Oh, said Fred, rubbing his chin. I see. Why? Asked Brother. What did you pray for? I just prayed that I wouldn't get too scared, said Fred simply. Brother blinked at him. I guess your prayer was answered. Prayers are always answered, said Fred. Sometimes we don't get the answer we expect. Say, he added, sniffing the air, do you smell something burning? That's when they noticed a column of thick black smoke rising from behind the stands. The snack bar! They both yelled and ran for it. The smoke was coming from a batch of burning hot dogs on the grill. Papa was covered with soot and was trying to put out the fire with his hat. Mama came running with a fire extinguisher. A few good squirts and the flames were under control. Honey Bear was laughing and clapping. Boy, coughed Fred, waving the smoke away. Maybe we should have prayed for rain.
I'm getting tired again. How about you guys? Let's finish this tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Oh, man. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Man, did you enjoy today's episode? I want to go to the lake. I wish I would have gotten invited. Listen, I'm so glad you joined us today. Don't forget, in just a few moments, we have a live Zoom call waiting for you, whether you're Trinity toddlers or Niños del Rey or Trinity kids. We want to see your faces. We want to have a lot of fun with you. Don't forget to keep doing your challenges for your team points in our team challenge section, because the team with the most points at the end of camp will get something cool in the mail. Remember to earn your badges as well. You're going to have some DIY Sam crafts. You're gonna make a sash. You can put all of your cool badges there that you earned them. I'm gonna earn all of mine for sure. Listen, I will see you again tomorrow. And don't forget what we learned today. What did we learn today? That he is our rock, right? Just like Lex was a little sad and didn't know what was gonna happen when she got back, and maybe you don't know what's gonna happen when you go back with school and all of these different things. Remember, trust in Jesus. He is your rock and he will get you through it. Well, I'll see you again tomorrow for our last day of Trinity Kids Virtual Camp. Take care, guys.